Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC and another edition of TNFNU, thoughts and feelings and updates. So I know I haven't posted much this week. I haven't been posting a lot of content. Normally I'm posting 3 or 4 videos a week, and this week I've kind of done none. I think I did the cool project for the spike, which that took a long time to put together. And it's hard for me to remember every step of the way to do the spike. I actually did forget a step. Let's see if any of you guys in the comments can figure out which step did I forget to videotape for that video. But anyway, but it's been kind of nice. It's been kind of slow. I haven't really been doing a whole lot out here. I've been doing a lot of stuff in the house because we have a project going on that we're in the middle of. Things are haywire right now, so we're trying to get that done. And in the meantime, I have been working on the Tobiko. We had all the issues with the scales, and I'm trying to figure that out. And there's some other things that I've been working on. But it's been kind of slow, and I haven't really gotten like things in. I'm not one of those guys who's constantly getting knives in. Nobody's sending me knives. Nobody's doing that. So it's been kind of a slow week, which is fine with me. I have the one project that I'm working on, and we're going to talk a little bit about that in a second. But so it's been kind of a slow week. And it reflects in the amount of content that I've been able to give you guys. But I'm here, TNFNU, as always come through to talk to you guys. So, what do I want to talk to you guys about today? Well, I've been talking a lot about getting stuff put into production. And I've been just threw a bunch of stuff at the wall. Why not? You know, you gotta believe in yourself. You just gotta put yourself out there, and you just gotta do it. And that's what I've been doing. I have the 3 designs that I've been pushing. I got a 3D rendering of the balloon that I've been trying to push out to people, and because I want to get a production. And my wife and I had a really good discussion about this. Why? Why do I want to be production? And my first answer is just to get my name out there and my design and my brand out to the public. And she's like, well, yes, but who are you targeting? You really don't want to just necessarily target the community. Like, you guys watching this are probably not the regular people that I want to reach. I want to reach the people like her who know nothing about knives, not really interested in knives, and maybe are looking for something for their husbands or boyfriends or whatever, and they just want to buy a knife, but they know nothing about it. And that's kind of where I want to be, because there's us as a community, but then there's the whole world outside that community that is so much bigger. And so the reason I want to do this is to really reach them. So she's like, you got to think of designs that are going to reach them. And I believe that the designs that I have do reach the everyday person. They're not intimidating. They're not too big. They're easy to carry. They're easy to manipulate. And they're a great carry. And that's why I believe in it. And, you know, just from what I'm learning right now about other people who have done stuff, you know, this isn't something you're going to live off of. This is something that's going to help. But, you know, it's not something that is going to bring in millions of dollars. Just because somebody picks up one of my designs does not mean, oh, I don't have to make knives anymore. No, actually, that doesn't mean that at all. What it means is maybe that anything I get from that can help go back into the customs. So the plan is, if and when it does get picked up, anything that comes in from that will be here to help. Any funds that I'm getting from that is going to be here to help fund the making and the custom making, and maybe I can get more time in the shop and produce more things for you guys, get better equipment, because the end goal is for me to be doing this all the time. I can supplement stuff with like t-shirts, which are available on my Etsy store, and then get some production models out there. Who knows? But I don't want it to take away from my custom work. And I don't think it will take away from my custom work, because the production side of one of an AriesEDC production knife with whoever company is very different than a custom piece that comes out of my shop. I think those two things are very different. Yes, the design will be roughly the same, but the finishing and all the finishing touches are going to be very, very different. Not that the production is bad, it's very different. So I think the production supports the custom work that I want to do. And I think that's the goal. So I've been putting all this stuff out, trying to get companies interested. And, you know, I'm hoping down the road I can get that interest. But I did get something back very interesting. And I'm going to read it. I have the email up over here. And I reached out and they responded. But one of the things they said in their email was very, very interesting. And they said, please kindly be aware that if you send us a knife design that we did not request or without a prior agreement to, the design is not protected. Meanwhile, the design shared here is not shared with our team either. If we need more designs in the future, we'll contact you. Because I basically said they have full production and they're at capacity and not taking on any more designs. It's fine. But I find it funny because if we need a design, we'll reach out to you. Well, how do you know who to reach out to? Unless you send something. Just because I email something and be like, hey, I'm a knife designer, I have a design that's great, but you don't attach a picture, you don't give them anything, then who are you? They probably receive hundreds of those emails a week. So it's like very strange. It's a very strange world we live in. Don't send us a picture because your design might not be protected, which means if I send you a design, hey, you might be interested in this design. Yeah, no thanks, we're not going to take that design, but you sent it to them and it's not protected based on that the wording in that email, so they can technically take that and make it? That doesn't seem right to me. But, hey, it's a dog-eat-dog world. You don't have to like it, but you have to sometimes live with it. So, based on what that email, I'm hoping that some of my designs are still protected. It doesn't seem like it was shared with their design team, so I'm safe. I hope. If that company all of a sudden starts making my designs or something similar, that's going to really, really make me question that company. But it's a dog-eat-dog world. Still, my customs are going to be better than any production stuff. The only thing that's different is steels, I guess. I don't know. But I don't know. That's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm still shopping around. Can't say too much. Nothing really to update you on that. But one thing that also came up, what do you guys think of this? Should I be shopping popular models, or should I be shopping models that maybe aren't so popular? Something that maybe I'm not really interested in making. Something like the Crow, which is a bigger model, but that doesn't really represent AriesEDC. But it's still a cool design. Maybe I should be shopping that around. Maybe the pistol or the stigma instead of my staple blades, which is the bloom, the thorn, and the rock hopper. Those are the three that I kind of feel like that's my aesthetic. And then recently the spike. You guys really like that spike. And I really like the spike too. Maybe I should be focusing on those, but I don't know. This is all a game. It's all crazy. I don't know. I'm just trying to keep up. I just want to make knives, and I want to keep making knives, and I want to keep producing, and I want to make more because you guys keep asking for it, and I want to make everybody happy, and everybody wants to get in the books, and I am trying to get everybody in the books, but I can only do so much. I'm only one person. It's just me out there, little shop, very few hours a week doing what I love. So hopefully you guys can all respect that. So updates. Let's talk a little bit about updates. The spike and the butt are gone, sold, shipped off. They will be getting those soon. So the new customer, the new owners of those are going to be very happy, I hope. And those are going out. The Tobiko. Everybody remembers the Tobiko. I've been working on the Tobiko. I got everything sitting over here because we're ready for glue up. And if you've been following, you know that I have decided to go with, and I got to put it together, sorry. I had it all taken apart. I decided to go with the Bolivian rosewood and the Juma Gem, I think it's like cayenne Juma Gem material for the Tobiko. And I don't know why it's being, what in the world is going on? Oh, wrong hole. Wrong hole. All right. Here we go. Wait a minute. What's going on? There we go. All right. So we're gonna get the rosewood, which I polished up nice, so you can see that, and then this stuff. There we go. The Juma Gem is gonna look pretty awesome. A reminder of what that looks like. That stuff looks like this. So you're gonna get that with that rosewood. I think that's gonna look pretty good. I think it's gonna look pretty awesome. I had to switch gears, and I'm happy with the way this is coming out so far. It wants to fight me. It wants to fight me to the end. I had to redo a scale on it that didn't come out right, and then I had to redo it. It's gonna fight me to the very end, but I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win, and that thing is gonna be beautiful. So I have that on the bench that I'm gonna glue up tonight and probably work on during the live stream, which is the day that this video comes out. So hopefully you guys are watching me in the live stream or going to watch me in the live stream. And I'm probably gonna work on that for the live stream and then get that done. The Magna Cut stigma, you guys may have forgotten, but I have made that stigma and Magna Cut and I sent them out. It's on its way back as of today. It's coming back. So hopefully I'll get that mid next week so I can finish that one up. And that one's getting the really cool inlace acrylic handles on it. And I got to finish that one up. So that's going to look pretty awesome. And then we're getting to the end of June, which you know what that means. That means the books are going to be opening for July. So early next week, Today is the 20th, so sometime Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week of this video coming out, I'm going to be opening the books again. So I'm reaching in here and I'm going to get you guys something because there's not too much changes, but their new video is going to be coming out for that because I've added the spike and I've added the torcido to the models that you can pick from. So the torcido and the spike are now both available for the books. So hopefully you guys can pick one that you want because there's lots to pick from. The only other thing that's updated is pricing. The starting price point now is at $150 for an ADC RV2 blade, and for anything that is stainless, the starting point is going to be at $200. Okay, we sat down, we crunched some numbers, and came to find out that I was getting paid very little per hour of work. And for this to be sustainable and for this to be something long term, I have to start charging a little bit more. I still don't think it's a lot to ask, but we're going to start at $200 for AEB and any stainless, going up for other steels, but I'm only working with AEB and ADC RV2. Those are your two to pick from. And the reason that is because those two are readily available and easy to work with. I like the way they clean up. They're both really great steels. I can harden them to about 61 HRC, 62 HRC, which is great for the EDC size blades. So, books are being opening very soon. You have to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, so when I do drop that video, that will probably have this book on it. I gotta get it so you guys can see it. The thumbnail is the knife book thumbnail, and it says knife book. When you see that being posted, then you know I better message Aries on Instagram. That's probably the fastest way. You can email me. I do keep my email open, but it's going to be tough. So we'll see what you guys come up with for the month of July, because I have enjoyed doing my own projects and just kind of chilling out where it takes the pressure off. But I also am looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with for July. I can get those done. And then for August, I'm going to be putting out something, a poll or something. My idea for that is, and you guys can tell me if this is good or bad, that I put an order in for a water jet model. So I'm going to just throw something out. Let's say I get 5 or 6 rock hoppers. And I make 5 or 6 rock hoppers, 3 in ADC RV2, 3 in AEB, and I make those and then I put them out on my Etsy store. And my thought is something to keep it simple. Not to go too crazy, work with some just basic materials, just kind of like I did with the spike, where I have like a micarta with like blue, a micarta with red, a micarta with green, and then, okay, I want the red one, the blue one, the green one, the white one, whatever, and I just come up with different colors and do that. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that would be awesome. Like, for instance, if I did 5 blues and I do the handle materials just like I did for the spike, the black linen micarta, or maybe even a natural micarta, and I do a blue, a red, a green, an orange, and a white. I do like 5 colors, make a bead, do all my normal stuff, and then I just throw them on the Etsy store. Or I put them up on Etsy. And then everybody gets an opportunity to own a bud or a bloom. They're still all custom, just like that, just like the Spike. It'll look like that, but each of them have their own color. I think that'd be pretty awesome. I think that's a great idea. I can make those pretty quickly, well, fairly quickly. I'm not speed demon or anything, but if I can get them water jetted and then back before the month starts, then once they're here, bloop, bloop, done. I can get them out. I don't know. I think it's an awesome idea. I think that's what I want to do moving forward. I want to build the Etsy store, and I'm going to be building other things. Like, it's coming up July, August. I need to start making some knives, setting them aside for like November, the end of November, beginning of December for the holidays, so that I can drop those all on the store and maybe have 15, 20 blades on my Etsy store for you guys to purchase for your loved ones for the holidays. What do you think of that? But those are going to be like secret projects. You won't know anything about them. How about that? Ooh, I can keep it secret from you. And then I can be like, oh yeah, you see this? And then be like, nope, you don't get to see that anymore. And then spark that interest to be like, yep, that's coming in December or whatever. I don't know. These are all things. Like, I just recently got the naked column and the mini gargoyle in CAD, so I can get them water jetted out. And those are skeletonized, so I don't even have to do handles on those. I literally grind them down, do the bevels, round everything off, heat treat them, clean them up, put the logo, make a sheath, done. So the turnaround time on them could be a lot faster, which could be in one of my builds. I don't know. The point is, we're getting already to the end. I have to start thinking about the end of the year, because it's going to be honest, before we even know it, it's going to be December, and the holidays are going to be here, and it's going to be crazy. And you guys are all going to be like, I want it, I want. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. But I don't know. What do you guys think about all that? I think it's awesome. And who knows? By December, I could have a production model coming out. I don't know. I feel like once the ball rolling on that, if it ever does, that it's going to take months for that to come around. But who knows? It could come around faster. I think it would be awesome if by the holidays there was a production model that I can promote. Imagine, I'm trying to think of production bloom, production thorn, a production rockhopper, and what that could be. Yeah, I think that would be cool, but I'm a little biased on that. All right, guys, that's enough. I've blabbered on enough for you guys, but please subscribe, like, leave a comment or not. That choice is yours. Have a good one, guys.